Not sure what is the best spiritual practice to do in the morning in order to maximize your connection to your higher self? By the end of this video, you will know exactly what steps you need to take to optimize your connection to Source. And the best thing about this is you do some of it in your sleep. Never waste your time again doing practices that you can't keep up. My name is Rosanna, and I teach people to align with their greatest version of themselves so they can live their life purpose and the difference between manifesting and co-creating. So if this is something you're tuned into, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a video on a Friday. I am devoted to the path of divine grace, which allows all of us to have what we desire, and I'm committed to sharing with you the secrets of living as a divine human here on planet Earth. I'm here to help you co-create your personal paradise. Many of my clients use this exact morning practice to connect them to their superpowers so they are always aligned with divine synchronicity. As a multidimensional success coach, I see my clients have breakthrough after breakthrough as they learn to master co-creating their reality in alignment with their higher selves. Alright, so step 1 is cell reprogramming, and you do this just before you actually fully wake up. So you'll learn to do this in the half awake state. And all you do is you say to yourself out loud or in your head, I am that I am 3 times. And then you say, I am programming all 100 trillion cells of my being to vibrate with the frequency of, and you get to choose what frequency you want your cells to vibrate with. So this is an opportunity for you to put in the comments box what you would like to vibrate with. Personally, I love grace and ease, or divine delight, or divine flow, divine prosperity. You can choose anything you like, and it's whatever you need. So play around with this until you find something that you want to stick with for a while and see how it works for you. It could be trust, it could be confidence, it could be prosperity, abundance, you name it. Okay, so put it in the comments box, let me know what you're interested in vibrating your cells to. And when you have finished, you say that 3 times, so the whole statement again 3 times, and you finish with I am that I am times 3. So just to recap, I am that I am times 3, this little mantra here times 3 with your chosen vibration, and then you close it with I am that I am 3 times. It'll take 30 seconds. Okay, so step 2 is to write your dreams down or to voice message them. Now, of course, you've done your reprogramming, you can go to the toilet quickly, grab your phone, do a voice memo if you know your writing's terrible, but just put down the key themes, the things that you remember, in the details that you remember, and focus on the feelings that have been triggered, because it is the feelings that are the access point to your subconscious and the things that are going to need to be brought into alignment. If they were great feelings, then you're going to energize them. If there were feelings that you were left with as you woke up that don't feel so great, then we want to love them up so that we are fully in harmony with our higher self rather than operating from our lower self, programmed self, otherwise known as the ego. For example, if you have had a dream which has triggered in you a sense of fear or anxiety, then it's going to be important for you to use the next step, which I'll explain, to love up that fear and anxiety and to bring yourself into a state where you are the opposite point of that anxiety or that fear. At this day and age, we are really being given the opportunity to make big jumps from one emotion to its opposite state. So if you have had feelings that don't feel so comfortable, the next step will help you to love them up. If though you had feelings that were brought to you from your dream that really inspire and delight you, you really want to focus on those and energize those, because that is the feeling vibration that is coming through from your higher self. Alrighty, so step number 3 is subliminal alignment, and for this you're going to need an audio. And what you want in this audio is to listen to it whilst you're snoozing. So it's perfect for setting your alarm a little bit earlier, giving yourself a little bit more time in bed, and knowing you're maximizing the potential of that snooze time by taking in things that are going to support you to align with your higher self. What's important with this audio is that it will activate your higher self through I am statements of intent, and it's also going to take you through a transmutational process which allows you to love up lower frequency vibrations into higher frequency vibrations. Just hold on to the end of this video and I'm going to give you access to one of these for free. For example, just like we said in the dream, if you've ended up having a dream where you've woken up, maybe you don't remember your dreams, but you're just not feeling so good. When you're listening to this particular audio, you're going to be able to put the feelings that you're not comfortable with, the feelings that aren't happy, and you're going to love them up into a higher frequency. So what you do is you release something and you transmute it rather than transcending it. There's a big difference here, because transcending means not processing, whereas transmuting means processing. It allows you to turn a lower frequency into a higher frequency, and then you absorb that higher frequency back into your energy field and cellular memory. Alrighty, so step 4 is when we take a physical practice, and this is to integrate our higher selves. It's also to activate our connection to source of all that is, and to Gaia, which is the ascending earth paradigm that we are here to co-create as Awakening StarSeeds. Watch my video on what a starseed is to know more about that. Also, it activates our connection to our guidance team, so that would be our star family, soul family, ancestors that are supporting us to grow, guides, teachers, ascended masters, all of them, angels, etc. And it allows us to become acupuncture needles that is bringing a particular frequency to the earth. So if you think about what you have programmed your cells to vibrate with, you then want to bring that frequency through your body, anchor it into your earth chakra, and send it around the planet through the crystalline grid. And you do this through a physical practice that will awaken your core line, your physical outline, your light body, and also the outermost sphere that holds all aspects of your being within an energetic vibration. The reason this is so important is we emit a frequency that then attracts our experience to us. Our perception will influence our experience of life. So this is a physical way of making sure you are fully aligned with the perception that you want to be viewing the world with, and you are also very aware of the fact that you are bringing a certain frequency to the earth. Therefore, you're not just bringing more stress, more fear, more strain to the earth, you're helping to raise the vibration. Alrighty, so I'm going to give you a little sense of this physical practice so you can see how you move from subliminal to physical. And it is important to reawaken your higher self through the physical practice by saying the words out loud. Now, I do have a practice that I'm going to give you access to at the end of this video, but for now, just to show you a little bit of it, it starts with getting everything woken up. So you want to awaken the chakras in your hands, and you want to awaken the chakras in your feet. So you rub your hands together, you have a little shake. Imagine that you're turning the taps on in the soles of your feet, and then you bring your hands to your heart. And this is where you would awaken your I am presence through the statements that I take you through. And then you bring the energy up and take it around and reconnect to the earth. And then you bring it down again, all the way up, and connect it to source through your body. So this is how you become the acupuncture needle. There's lots more that we actually do, but this allows both currents, both flows to work through you, because you have a manifesting current that works downwards and a liberating current that works upwards. And this is like a toroidal flow that once you access it and you access all of the support that's available to you, it allows you to be really effective and to find it much easier to align with the frequencies that will help you to co-create in the physical reality. So before I jump into the final point, why don't you just jump onto the comments and let me know what your current morning practice is like and whether it covers all of this. Alrighty, so step 5 is taking an inversion, and this is so important. Now, anyone can do an inversion. In the simplest form, this is going to be legs up against the wall. In the most intense form, it's going to be a free for standing handstand, but you can do one against the wall. Remember, stick with what you know and make sure you get a qualified teacher to teach you how to do things so you don't risk injury. Basically, the best benefits of doing an inversion is that they are detoxifying because they reverse the blood flow, which is also energizing, and as a result of that, it gives you a shift in perspective. Now, I talk a lot about cultivating a miracle mindset, and a miracle mindset is where we allow ourselves to see things differently, where the impossible can become possible, and that's exactly what an inversion does, is it shifts you upside down so you can see things from the opposite, and that helps you to find your balance. Now, there are 3 cautions. One is high blood pressure. You would be very careful with inverting with high blood pressure. I would just take my legs up a little bit higher than my hips with a lot of support under my pillows, and I would gently raise my upper body with some pillows as well, so that you're still getting the reverse blood flow from the legs, but it's not too extreme. The second caution is pregnancy. You do not want to be lying on your back flat unless you are less than 30 weeks pregnant. You could even say a bit less than that. So just put a couple of pillows under you so you've got a 30-degree incline with your upper body, and you can still have your legs up to get the benefit. The third caution is menstruation. So again, with menstruation, so long as you don't lift the pelvis, you can get the benefits of reverse blood flow from the legs, like this particular image, but you wouldn't want to be doing bigger inversions. So bear that in mind, and remember, stick with what you know. I'm going to show you very quickly how to do the legs up against the wall, because we all get a little bit stuck with this, okay? So very simply, imagining there's a wall, we're basically going to swivel, okay? So as you swivel, you basically take this fireplace to be a wall, and you would take your legs up and then would use your upper body to help you to move round. And this is simply legs up against the wall. You can put a pillow under your lower back if you wish. Just taking 30 seconds to a minute here to enjoy the blood flow is all you need. And then to come out of it again, you bring your knees in, roll to your side, take a few moments there, and then come up with a fresh perspective. That's it. But do you have a morning physical practice that will awaken all your energy channels and therefore make you a magnet for what you say you want? I've created a simple yoga-based physical practice called the Star Salutation Practice, which you can use to literally attract anything you want, whether it is love, money, vibrant health. And not only that, I include an audio for you in this practice that you can use as your subliminal programming first thing in the morning as you're snoozing. There is a version to suit everybody from beginners to advanced, and once you have learnt this practice, it literally only takes 5 minutes to do. So if you want to gain access to this practice for free, then please check out the link in the description box below. Don't forget to check out my video for the best nighttime routine for Starseeds here on my YouTube channel. And if you don't know already, I host new and full moon meditations live here on my YouTube channel every month, where I teach you how to use your co-creation skills in alignment with the current energies on our planet. And if you've enjoyed this video, thanks for liking and subscribing and sharing it with your friends. Remember to access that free prosperity challenge and also the subliminal audio. Look at the link below in the description box, and I will be glad to see you